You said it felt like you were overcoached then. How so?
I just felt like there was too many instructions. Obviously, when I was playing, I'd always been the kind of guy that I never was coached much by any coach. I just sort of went out there and did, you know what I'm saying? Just, we had a game plan, but I went out there and just sort of let instincts and just let it happen naturally. At DC, at some point, I just felt like there was so many restrictions on what to do, and just I didn't have the freedom to be myself, and I wasn't myself out there. I wasn't effective because I was thinking too much. I was, and I always felt like when I got the ball, like I was like, sort of like a robot. Get it, pass it, get it, pass it. And just it wasn't fluid for me. It didn't happen naturally.
Yeah, and so it was likely because the pressure was on more that sort of drove you to perform better at this U20 tournament?
Yeah, I just really wanted to prove and just showcase. I just really wanted to show everybody, what I had, because I always felt like people never really got to see me be me out there on the field. That's how I always felt, and I like to express myself a lot. Sometimes, yeah, maybe sometimes a little too much, and sometimes not enough. But you just express yourself. That's what got me to where I am, and I just felt like I lost that. Somewhere down the road. I lost that, and it was just a matter of just building your confidence back up and just going out there and doing it. I just really wanted to just go out there and just show everyone that I can play this, I can play this game, and I can do it against, some of the best in the world.
How would you describe your play there?
I think I had a pretty good tournament. I think
Okay.
I did all right. What made me most happy was how well the team did, how well we did. I mean, we could have won the whole thing. I mean, a few bounces here and there, and we win the whole thing. I mean, that's how good our team was.
You vaguely alluded to this. How much was it almost a make or break tournament for you?
It was a make or break tournament. It was. If I did not do well in that tournament, I wouldn't have gotten a chance to fulfill my dream of going to Europe. It's as simple as that.
Period?
Period.
Why?
Period. Because I wasn't having a great season in MLS. Now when I think about it now, Peter Novak, the way, everything I went through at DC, it has made me a much, much better player and a much, much stronger and better person. I mean, that prepared me for the next step, for the next level. Because over in Europe, your dialect with your coach, it's almost non-existent, man. It's like, especially my coach believes in, I'm the coach, you're the player, I coach, you play. You work hard, keep your mouth shut, I'll make the decisions. At the end of the day, if the team wins, everybody gets credit for it, but if the team loses, the coach takes the blame. So you respect your coach's decisions and you just move on from there. I want to challenge myself. I want to play at the highest possible level. I want to, at the end of my career, I want people to look back and say, I don't want to have any regrets at the end of my career. I want people to look back and say, this guy went out there and gave it his all. And, my goal really is to become one of the best players in the world. And I think I have a good shot of achieving that. In a way, when I look at it, that's sort of the beauty about it, because I want to go out there and prove to people that Americans can play this sport, and prove to people that they should never take us for granted.
You mentioned training with Manchester United last winter. How much incentive did that give you to go over to Europe?
I mean, that was the best European trip I had taken in my whole life. Just being there for 2 weeks and just looking at these guys and training with them day in and day out. I mean, that was amazing. And that was it. That was it. I have to go to Europe. I want to go to Europe because this is where, this is the big time.